On second thought, let's go wait outside.
What? On second thought, lead the way.
Come on.
Martin,
So close.
I'm looking for your brother. Any idea where I can find him?
Try a GPS.
All right, listen, I don't give a damn about Jake, okay? I'm supposed to meet Amanda here. She's late.
Well, maybe she came up with something better to do. You know, like a root canal or a total body cavity search. Either of those would qualify as more fun than sitting down to lunch with you.
Well, actually, we're skipping the lunch and getting right down to business. Making a baby.
Stop looking at the clock.
No, we can't hide in bed all day long.
Why not?
Yeah, that's not fair.
What? You mean this?
Please, please, please don't do that, please.
You're right. It is not polite to tease. Jake, please. Jake, I need this. I need you. Make love to me.
We get it. You won, so stop gloating.
All right, you know something? Why don't we stop pretending that I'm the only one that benefits from this arrangement? Martin here caught a huge break.
Oh, I'm supposed to be grateful? Is that it?
Yeah, you're damn right.
Why?
You left my infant son in an alleyway, you moron. And then you tried to keep me from knowing Trevor even existed. Did I press charges? Did I demand that you be punished in any way? No. Instead, I gave you a way out.
Oh, come on. Be serious. You blackmailing Amanda to be your baby mom is not a way out. It's a way for you to keep her hostage.
Yeah, Amanda sees it differently, as an opportunity.
Well, by all means, where is she?
You have a contract. You have a contract that says we cannot have sex until after the baby's born. It's a legal binding thing.
You're my husband. But it's all about what David wants. What about us?
I know.
What we want.
Please. It's frustrating and it's tough, and I get that, but just try to keep your eye on the prize.
I am. Can I kiss the prize?
Oh, please. We have to go, honey. We have to go. We have to go.
Come on.
Look, I know that it's tough.
David can wait.
I understand, and I can't wait, though, okay? I'm 1,000% behind you, but if you don't do the procedure today, then we're going to have to wait another month, and that's not happening because that'll push me over the edge. So we get this behind us, you do it, and then we are free to be a family. We can stay in bed all day long, if you please.
Sure, that could happen in about 18 years.
Years? Why years?
2 babies in the house, David constantly showing up for visits. Doesn't exactly spell romance.
Well, it does to me. That sounds like heaven to me.
Which part?
The part where David is the visitor and I'm not the visitor. And you're in the kitchen making pancakes or flapjacks or whatever, at least you're trying to, and we are free to be our own little family.
I can't wait.
Well, I can't wait either. And after this baby comes, we'll figure out a way to get rid of David forever.
I'm gonna have the sand abs. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking I can't believe you're more concerned about your fish entree than the shark that's circling my family. The man's forcing Amanda to carry his child. How can you possibly be okay with that?
All I did was help him draw up a contract.
So you're telling me you're okay with the idea that Hayward is using my brother's wife as his own personal bun warmer? That doesn't faze you at all. Why don't you do your job, huh? As a counselor, why don't you counsel your clients to do something that's in their best interest?
It was the only way that David was going to allow them joint custody of Trevor. It
Listen,
was.
what's going to happen when he pulls the rug out from both of them?
It's not going to happen.
What are you going to do then?
It's not going to happen because that
Spoken
contract,
like a true lawyer.
it's airtight. There is no vague language. There is no loopholes. Believe me, if he tries anything, he's going to lose both his children.
I'm more concerned about what Jake is going to lose. pay.
Oh, it's about time. Did you bring Amanda?
She'll be here.
Great. Can I buy you a drink?
It's all right. I'll pass.
Might help ease the pain. You know, I gotta say, it must be a real blow to the ego, knowing that you screwed up so royally that your wife has to have a baby with another man.
All you're doing is making a deposit in a cup. We're working on a real family.
I love you so much.
I love you too, baby. Right. I'll see you at the hospital.
Oh, actually, we're having the procedure at a clinic out of town. But don't worry, Dr. Hines will be there.
But you said we were going to PVH.
Yeah, but that was when I was still chief of staff. I mean, ever since I stepped down, my successor has been doing everything she can to undermine me. So I'm sure you can understand why I don't want to do anything there, let alone conceive a child.
We had a deal. You guys, and it's signed, and it doesn't say anything in there about an out-of-town clinic.
What are you talking about? We never specified a location. If you want to take a look at the contract, your lawyer's right over there.
Should we talk to Liza?
You know, I'll be happy to wait if that's what you really want, but you might want to rethink that. It's bad enough that Jake brought you here late, so if we don't show up on time, we might have to wait for another month.
No, this has to happen today. The sooner we do this, the sooner we get to be together.
Okay, well then, we really have to get going.
I'll call you as soon as I get there, okay?
All right.
Hey, can I talk to you for a second?
Hey, sure. What's up?
Kendall,
Is everything all right?
could be a lot better if she was home with her kids. And I have a way to make that happen.
God, I wish I could help you with that.
You can't. Okay, here's the thing. Annie's gonna show up at the hospital and she's gonna pretend that she's had a miscarriage. Okay, what I want you to do is I want you to prove that that's not the case, that she just created this whole thing. She made up this baby.
Right.
Can you do that?
Well, sure. All it takes is an exam and a blood test to prove if she's faking or not faking.
She's definitely faking, Jake. Annie needs to hang on to Adam, so she's created this whole thing. She's made up this baby.
Well, I'm sorry you're going through this. I really am. I can't believe that you have a mom for Emma that is capable of doing anything.
And busting Annie is the only way that I can protect Emma.
You know, kids really deserve parents whose love is pure. They really do.
So, you'll do this, then? You'll help me?
Yeah, you know, I'll do whatever I can. The problem is if Annie's trying to do this, she's not going to want Adam near the hospital, because if he is near the hospital, that's one thing. But if he isn't, I'm not going to be able to tell him whether she's faking or not.
Why not?
Because it's patient-doctor confidentiality. So at the end of the day, it would still be your word against his when it comes to her faking or not.
Okay, well, don't worry about that. I will handle that. Just make sure you are the doctor that she sees when she shows up at the hospital. Can you do that?
All right, yeah. Yeah.
Liza, Jake detests Hayward. How can you possibly expect him to go along with this?
Jake is going along with it so he can be with Amanda. And they can be with their son. Look, is it an ideal situation? No. It's far from it. But every single moment that those two are apart, it's absolute torture for them. What are you doing? What is
Whatever. As in, whatever the answer is, I'll tell you what it isn't. It isn't bringing another Hayward into the world.
All right. Do you remember when Kathy was missing?
What about it?
Your endless days, your sleepless nights. You were completely consumed with bringing your child home, weren't you? Was there anything that you would not have done to bring her back? That's how I felt when Colby ran away. And now Jake and Amanda are doing the same thing for Trevor. It's the same reason why they faked his death, why you helped keep them a secret. How is it any different than me helping them?
Liza, the difference is I was working against David Hayward. You're helping him make his dreams come true.